In a quiet forest village called Pine Hollow, life followed simple rules. People woke with the sun, worked through the day, and disappeared indoors before sunset. No one talked about why. They just knew nothing good happened after dark. By daylight, the forest felt safe. Tall trees stood still, birds sang, the wind moved gently like it had nothing to hide. Ethan and Lily had grown up here. They walked the same trails, crossed the same streams, and believed they knew the forest better than anyone. But deep down, something felt off. As the sun dipped lower every evening, the forest grew silent, not peaceful, empty, like it was holding its breath. After sunset, the woods changed. Shadows stretched too far. Sounds came from places they shouldn't. Low hums, metallic clicks, distant movements too heavy to be animals. The forest that once felt familiar suddenly felt wrong. That night, the noises were louder than ever. Branches snapped deep in the woods. Something large moved fast. And then came a sound no one could explain. A scream that didn't belong to anything human. At sunrise, the forest looked normal again. Too normal. Deep inside the woods, Ethan and Lily found destruction. Massive trees snapped in half, soil torn open, and embedded deep in the ground, huge footprints. Not animal. Not human. Something strong had walked there, something that came only at night. Fear should have stopped them, but curiosity won. That evening after dinner, they returned to the forest, flashlight shaking, hearts pounding. The air felt heavy. The forest smelled metallic, unnatural. Then the ground began to vibrate. The arrival. A low hum filled the air. The sky above the clearing lit up in colors never meant for human eyes. A massive object descended silently. Its surface shifted like liquid metal. Lights pulsed slowly, almost breathing. The forest bent toward it, and then they appeared. The creatures. 10 to 15 figures stepped forward. Tall, thin, skin shimmering gray and black. Their eyes glowed faintly. They didn't speak, but their presence filled the air with a message that didn't need sound. Running was useless. Fear took over. Ethan and Lily ran. Branches tore at their skin. Roots twisted beneath their feet. The forest itself seemed alive, working against them. A beam of light cut through the trees. The world flipped, and everything went dark. Ethan woke floating. No ground, no gravity. Cold white walls curved endlessly around him. The creatures surrounded them, touching his mind, showing visions, Earth from space, ancient civilizations, burning forests, falling stars. The truth became clear. The forest wasn't natural. It was a containment zone. Humanity wasn't alone. Humanity was being watched, and the observation phase was ending. A single message burned into Ethan's mind. Harvest phase initiated. Before he could understand what that meant, an alarm exploded through the vessel. Red lights flashed. The craft shook violently. Something had gone wrong. The escape. Chaos filled the vessel. Gravity returned without warning. Panels burst open. As the ship crashed back toward the forest, Ethan pulled Lily with him. They ran. Then, impact. Darkness. Ethan woke to silence. The forest was destroyed, flattened, burned. The UFO was gone. The creatures were gone. When they reached the village, every house stood empty. No people, no signs of struggle. Only one message carved deep into a tree. Weeks later, reports surfaced around the world. Lights in forests, missing towns, broken trees, and people who claimed they had been watched. Ethan never forgot the sound the forest made at night. Because the forest was never unknown, it was never empty, and humanity was never alone.